All right, several of these people are here by telephone only. So let me bring them first so I can figure out who they are. Good afternoon. Someone has joined us by telephone. Who am I speaking with?
My name is Bradley Dasso with Custom by Design.
All right, I wish you had a better connection than just a phone, but I'll put it in
I tried to
here.
go to, where was it? The window, it says Windows, Android, Apple devices. I tried to go to Niscao.zoom.
Yes.
Let me try to get it. And it just said the website wasn't,
Address?
it just said like the website didn't exist, kind of.
Let's see how we do here. All right.
Let me try to.
This is all right, we are back. We're about to start our small claims docket here in 2 minutes. Finish our day. Looking at tomorrow's docket. It's very busy in the morning. All right, several of these people are here by telephone only. So let me bring them first so I can figure out who they are. Good afternoon. Someone has joined us by telephone. Who am I speaking with?
My name is Bradley Dasso with Custom by Design.
All right, I wish you had a better connection than just a phone, but I'll put it in
I tried to
here.
go to, where was it? The window, it says Windows, Android, Apple devices. I tried to go to Niscao.zoom.
Yes.
Let me try to get it. And it just said the website wasn't,
Address?
it just said like the website didn't exist, kind of.
Let's see how we do here. All right.
Let me try to.
This is we'll make it work.
Okay. I'm in Elkhart, Indiana.
Yeah, that's fine. Mr. Kemp, you're back. It's 3 o'clock. We'll start in a minute. Ms. Smith, you're here.
Yes, Your Honor.
This is the time for our small claims matters. We have one case where we have both parties so far. That would be Andrew and Christina Noble versus Joe Kemp. Mr. Kemp is here. Annette Smith is here from Dealers Auto. Mr. Bradley is here. Bradley is here on behalf of Custom by Design versus Kenneth McPike. So I'm going to do the case where both people are here, and then we'll see. The others may result in a default. Mr. and Mrs. Noble, would you come up here and have a seat? You're actually on this side, the plaintiff side. Mr. Rogers, which case are you here on?
I'm here for the Amy Geider small claims.
All right. You're here from Embers Community Credit Union?
Yes, Your Honor.
How's everything in Marquette?
It's pretty nice today, low 70s.
All right, we'll be with you in a minute.
Thank you.
So it looks like we've got one contested case and a couple of defaults. I usually do the defaults first. Maybe I should do that. All right. Hi, have anybody come in for small claims? All right, thanks. Bye. All right, let's first do our defaults, then we'll do our contested case. First case I'm going to call is Embers Community Credit Union versus Amy Geiter. File number is 261009. SC, which stands for small claims. We don't have much cross-pollination between Marquette County and St. Joseph County, but occasionally we have some. We had some contacts with the prison from time to time, and
It sounds like it.
I was friends with the prosecutor up there, Gary Walker, for a number of years. Mr. Rogers, what's your position with Embers Credit Union?
He has a charged off unsecured
No,
personal credit union or personal loan.
what's your job?
Oh, I'm a collections officer.
All right. Would you please raise your right hand? You swear or affirm any testimony you're about to give in this matter will be true to the best of your knowledge and belief.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Geiter was personally served with notice of today's hearing. She's not here either virtually or live. Now you can tell me about the debt.
Okay, she has a unsecured personal signature loan, no collateral behind it. Balance on it as of today is $937.05 plus court costs.
Court costs in this matter are $82.50 and $64.26. Total default judgment would be $1,083.81. I find by default that the defendant is liable for that amount.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Now, as you know, getting the judgment is the easy part. Getting the money is the hard part. But I think you know what you're doing, and the next step would be a discovery hearing. And this debt isn't overwhelming. It's the kind of debt that maybe they would simply pay. At any rate, she isn't here. You've supported your case with sworn testimony, and I've granted a default on your behalf. Total amount is $1,083.81.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're good to go. Have a good day up there.
You too. Thank you.
I read a number of books at the Upper Peninsula. Don't go there much, but I read about it. All right, Ms. Smith, let's take up your matter.
Yes, sir.
Would you please raise your right hand? You swear or affirm any testimony you're about to give in this matter will be true to the best of your knowledge and belief.
Yes, Your Honor.
You must have done a couple dozen of these by now. And
Yes.
I think you've been sent. What's your position with Three Rivers Auto?
I am the accounting and payroll clerk.
Well, I just discovered this. We don't have service on Hoosier Car Store. They owe you lots of money.
Yes.
On Lima Road in Fort Wayne, and it doesn't appear they were able to serve them. Are you getting these caught up, or you've got tens of thousands of dollars worth of unpaid customers? It's hard to run a business that way. Is this, we getting to the end of them, or do you still have more to come?
Oh, I still have more.
Oh my. No service. continue at least 60 days. All right, we'll try again, either in probably
Okay.
September. If we can't do a default unless they know they're being sued or we don't have service on them yet. All right, you're good to go. I'll see you next time.
Okay. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, next we've got Custom by Design versus Kenneth McPike. Mr. McPike rented a dumpster and never paid for it. He's being sued in the amount of $821.35 by Custom by Design. Bradley, I didn't get your last name. Would you state your name again?
Yes, that's Dasso. That's D as in David, A-S-S-O-W.
What's your position with Custom by Design?
President.
Mr. McPike rented a dumpster from you, didn't pay for it, and then ghosted you. We do have certified mail service, so he is subject to default. Have you heard anything?
Nothing. I've tried to text him, email him, call him, but he just stopped, answering. At first he said, he was going to pay, but then he just disappeared on me.
All right, I find by default that he owes you $821.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Plus court costs of $66.25.
Okay. Any idea the best way to collect that for me?
I'll tell you here in just a minute.
Okay.
As you heard say, not completely in jest, getting the judgment is the easy part, getting the money is the hard part. He has 21 days to pay this, or he's subject to collection. What we do is we start with what's called a discovery subpoena. Now, if you don't, in a civil case, you don't have to come to court. If you don't come, you automatically lose and a default judgment enters against you. We don't have debtor's prison and the court doesn't go out and collect the debt. But you can subpoena them to come to court to answer questions about their ability to pay on the debt. What's their credit card number? What's their social security number? Do they have any vehicles, snowmobiles, wave runners, trailers, or thing that could be sold to pay the debt? They have to come to that because it's a court-ordered subpoena. If they don't come to court, they're subject to contempt and being arrested. And several times each year, somebody gets arrested for not showing up for a personally served subpoena. That generally gets the debt paid. Like I said, you don't have to come to the court case. You have to come when you get a subpoena. So I would wait at least 21 days. If he hasn't paid anything, come to the court or contact the court and ask for a discovery hearing and a discovery subpoena. And that will compel him to meet you face to face or by Zoom.
Okay. I will do that in 21 days then.
All right. Well, hopefully he'll get this and say, gee, I better pay this bill. It doesn't usually work that way.
No.
All right. Good luck, sir.
Okay. Thank you very much. Bye.
Right, now we're down to our contested case. I was going to do the contested case first and see if any of the other people showed up. It doesn't appear any of them are going to, and then everyone would have had to just wait. So let's take up Andrew Noble and Christina Noble versus Joe Kemp. Mr. and Mrs. Noble are here with me at the courthouse. Mr. Kemp is here by Zoom. I want everyone to please raise your right hand. You swear or affirm any testimony you're about to give in this matter will be true to the best of your knowledge and belief.
I do.
Now, Mr. Kemp, you can put your hand down. You've been through this about 5 or 6 times, and here we are again. Let me tell everybody that we're in small claims court. It's a separate division of the 3B district court. Claims are limited to $7,000. Neither party is allowed to have an attorney in small claims court. We don't strictly follow the rules of evidence or procedure. We'll allow hearsay like letters and quotes and estimates and that sort of thing, as opposed to a lot of foundational difficulty. There is no appeal from small claims court. There's no formal record being made. Neither side is allowed to have an attorney. Once the decision is made in small claims court, it's final. There's no appeal from it. Either party has the right to remove the matter from small claims to the general division of the court. But if you want you to do that, you have to tell me before we start. Mr. and Mrs. Noble, are you ready to proceed here in small claims?
Yes.
Yes.
And Mr. Kemp?
Yes.
All right, Mr. Kemp represents himself as Joe's Carpentry Service. He does not have a license, and he needs a license to perform what he's doing. He's been sued 6 times or more. He got charged with a criminal offense back in 2019, which in my opinion, probably every one of these is. Mr. and Mrs. Noble, your contention is you paid Mr. Kemp $6,000 deposit to do a job, and he never did any work and did not return the deposit. Is that accurate?
Correct.
Mr. Kemp, what do you say to that?
Okay, when I took the money from them, and after that I got sick. I was in the hospital all winter. But then when Mr. Andy told me he wants his money back, I got a hold of the company where I deposited the money for materials. And they kept telling me they're getting it back to me, and that's what I told Andy. And I called him again this morning. I said, I got court this afternoon. I need an answer. Because they told me that as soon as they get this order that we cancel, have somebody else take it, that they would refund me the money. And I said, well, I told them this morning, I said, I got to have an answer. They said they'll get back to me, but they still haven't gotten back to me as of today. But
All right, well, here's the deal. First, in one case, they charge you with larceny by conversion as a felony, and the matter got bound over to circuit court. When you're a building contractor, they take somebody's money and apply it to something else. It's called violation of the Builders Trust Fund Act, and it's a felony, and it's punishable. It used to be punishable by not less than 6 months in jail, minimum sentence of 6 months. I tried several of these when I was a prosecutor. Nobody ever charges them anymore. In my opinion, every time you do this, it's a crime as well as a civil document. Plus, you're not licensed to do what it is you're selling your services for. But clearly, you took their money and you didn't do the work, and then you got sick. I believe you went into this intending to do the job. Your quote says, yes, no hidden costs. Well, here's a hidden cost. I give you $6,000 and you give me nothing in return. So maybe you can use this to light a fire under where your $6,000 went. But you didn't deposit well, I don't know what you did with it, frankly. But you owe them $6,000 plus costs of $86.25 and $43.18 for a total of $6,129.43. Because you got sick, I see you're on oxygen there. Are you going to retire?
Yeah, I'm totally on disability. I can't keep working, so they got me on total disability. What I want to do is just straighten this all up with Andy and his wife. They were really good to me. I'd done other work for them, and I just want to get their money back and what I want to do. Because I quit construction. I quit everything.
All right. Now, maybe this order will help you pry the $6,000 out of wherever it went, so you can return it to the Nobles. You still live in Coldwater?
Yes.
Yes, Your Honor.
And Mr. Kemp, you're still on M66?
Yeah.
All right, I find by trial, actually, the defendant acknowledges he owes the $6,000. It's pretty straightforward. They put down the deposit, you didn't do any work. I'll accept the fact that you got sick, but they're entitled to their money back. So, Mr. Kemp, you have 21 days to pay this, or they can pursue collections. Mr. and Mrs. Noble, although he's been sued several times, in several of the cases, you did end up paying the people back. So hopefully you can get your money back and you can go on to get another person to do this. At any rate, Mr. Kemp, I made a finding that you owed the money. Continue to work on those people. We're going to send you a copy of this judgment that says you owe the money. You can show it to those people and say, I need this money back. All right, do you have any questions?
Me? No. Do I just send it to them or should I take it over to them?
Well, if you get it, you can take it over. You can send it over by certified check or money order. It's $6,129.43.
Okay, about 6,130. About, okay.
I'll send you a copy of the order that shows the amount.
I just
All
want
right,
to tell
let's-
Andy and his wife that I'm sorry that it went this way. It was not my intentions at all.
All right, I'll accept that. But as I said, you aren't licensed to do this anyway. So I'm glad that you're retired and hopefully this won't happen anymore. All right, you're good to go.
Thank
you. All right, let's see if he can get his money back. As I said, he did pay some of the cases, he did pay the people back. So I'm gonna have the court officer take you out to the counter. You'll get a copy of this order. He has 21 days to pay it. And I don't know if he gave it to some Amish supply company or what. See where this goes. If he can get the money back and you get all or some of your money back.
We got multiple stories from Joe, Your Honor.